Assalamualaikum and good morning, everybody. Welcome to our our YouTube live this morning from Montessori Association Malaysia. I hope that everybody is happy and raring to go for this Sunday morning. Happy Mother's Day to everyone. From Montessori Association here, Malaysia, here we have our usual talk. What we are doing since the pandemic, we've been doing talks quite often in order to stay connected. And we hope that people are looking more and more forward towards more topics that's relevant to their parenting, their lifestyle, and any ideas really to do with human development. So today, this morning, we have one of our members here, Nick Farah Esma. Nick Farah obtained her training in Montessori at the 0 to 3 and 3 to 6 level from AMI, Association Montessori International, Auckland, New Zealand. She's a mother of 4, has started many initiatives to bring Montessori to parents, family, all around, and initiated by Zur Montessori as well as the Montessori Community Group in Malaysia. Alhamdulillah. An active member of Montessori Association Malaysia. We're very happy to have here Nick with us this morning, inshallah. Good morning, Nick. Alhamdulillah.
Good morning. Assalamualaikum.
Yeah, so I hope that what I've said just now has given justice to your background. Please do top up in case I left anything out, inshallah. Very excited to hear what you have for us today. Inshallah, we will do the session both in English and Malay. Anything siapa nak kita ada dalam chat tu pun, YouTube live chat tu pun boleh letak soalan apa-apa nak tanya. By all means, please the show is yours, Nick. We're looking forward to it for your sharing, inshallah. And if anything, you can always just ask. Okay, I'll be backstage in this studio thing, and I'll be around and listening to you avidly. Okay, thank you, Nick.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Puan Aisyah, for inviting me today to share a bit about my experience being a mother, although not much. And also thank you all for being here today. And happy Mother's Day to all mothers listening. Really honored to be here. A bit about myself. My name is Nick Farah Esma. You can call me Nick, boleh panggil Farah, boleh panggil Esma. I'm 37 years old. I have 4 children. 13 tahun, 9 tahun, 7 tahun dan 5 bulan. A bit of gap there. So jadi rasa macam a new mother balik lah sebab dah 6 tahun lebih tak ada baby kan. So banyak yang kena revisit balik all those experiences yang sebelum ni dengan baby. And I am passionate about Montessori as I go along dalam parenting journey ni. I'm very, very thankful that kenal dengan Montessori, and Montessori has helped me tremendously dalam me parenting and mothering. And I've been sharing about my experiences home educating and parenting with Montessori philosophies di Instagram. When I got a message from Puan Aisyah kan, if I want to share about my experience being a mother, I can't help but thinking about my transformation. Before I've been talking about children, I've been talking about children from my point of view, tapi jarang sangat nak cakap tentang transformasi diri ni as a person and as a mother, and how the Montessori principles has changed me over the years and helped me in parenting and all that. It's quite interesting. It's quite interesting because I'm in it for children. Yang banyak berubah adalah diri saya as a person, as a mother. So in conjunction with the Mother's Day lah, it's like a storytelling of how I used to macam mana saya sebelum ni sebagai ibu dan sekarang. So it's more like a storytelling. Kalau nak lihat balik reverse my life before I have children, before I got married, I've always loved children. Kalau dekat rumah tu, because in my house ramai keluarga yang besar, so ramai kanak-kanak. So yang jaga kanak-kanak tu adalah saya. Farah, tolong jaga ni kejap. Farah, tolong jaga ni. So selalu jaga sepupu, selalu jaga anak-anak saudara. So so rasa macam a bit confident lah kan, dalam nak jaga dalam nak jaga kanak-kanak ni. And then I got married myself, and I gave birth to my firstborn, anak pertama, masa tu umur 23 tahun, was quite young. And then berbekalkan ilmu yang kononnya cara saya dibesarkan dan cara saya besarkan sepupu dan anak saudara. Masa my teenage years, I remember setiap kali balik Sam, akan apa orang kata jaga anak saudara. Masa tu dia orang masih baby, and I remember I put them to sleep a lot. Asal jaga je, asal nangis je, kita macam dua-dua kan nak tidur. Itu je kerja, macam bagi tidur, feed, bagi susu, and then tukar lampin, and then the cycle repeats. And then macam bila nak tidurkan baby tu, bila berjaya tidurkan tu, rasa macam satu kejayaan. Rasa macam semua orang sama kot. So that itu sebenarnya yang macam masa tu tak tahu kan, actually the baby actually need more. Bukan itu je, they need all the sensory stimulation and everything. Tapi masa tu tak tahu, yang kita buatnya tidur, itu je yang kita fikir, baby tidur, minum. And then I got baby myself. I still remember that morning pada pagi tu, dekat dalam bilik, and the nurse datang bawa kad with baby, berbedung kan, letak sebelah katil, and then nurse keluar. Lepas tu tengok macam comel dekat sebelah tu kan. Lepas tu macam tengok my husband sebelah tu macam buat apa So macam kita rasa confident asalnya, sebab dah jaga macam-macam kan. Tapi being a mother myself macam it's a new experience. Macam mana pun kita rasa macam kita ada ilmu, tapi sebenarnya perlu lebih daripada tu. So I remember calling my sister that morning, macam telefon, baby dah ada kat sebelah ni, nak macam mana? So she laugh at me lah, macam macam tu. So macam at that time, sebab maybe part of me I was ignorant, or because I was confident that I have taken care of children. Tapi masa tu macam tak banyak information about babies, tak banyak. Macam apa yang kita saya pergi check up and that's it. Macam lepas tu nak buat apa dengan baby, macam mana nak jaga apa semua, I don't have that information. I believe bila pergi jumpa doktor pun dia tak cakap. Kalau kita masuk kelas pun maybe prenatal, tapi masa tu di Kelantan not so much. Tapi maknanya kita yang kena aktif cari that information. So macam untuk macam ada dekat depan mata, macam ni, atau brochure or pamphlet about how to care for the babies and all that, what they actually need tu macam tak ada at that time. Sekarang rasa macam tak beza sangat, because baru je lahirkan last year, bulan 11 pun sama. I have to go out myself and search for mother support, untuk nak cari ni macam mana, kalau jadi macam ni macam mana. So still sama, macam tak ada that in maternity ward and whatsoever, tak ada that information after postnatal tu, tak ada. So apa yang kita buat, kita harapkan the confinement lady to care for our babies and all that. Itu pengalaman saya sedikit tentang bayi lah. And then I got my first son. Masa tu memang tak tahu apa-apa. So I parent him the way I was raised. Sama macam my husband jugalah. Cara dia, cara saya, that's how I raised. And then I remember at that time, keadaan rumah tu, adult environment, semua tak ada tempat untuk dia. Ada satu corner je yang kita letak macam mainan di banyak dekat that one corner, itu je. And then I remember saying no a lot to him. Semua tak boleh. Dia nak panjat kerusi tak boleh. Ini tak boleh, nanti jatuh. Dia nak naik tangga pun tak boleh. Dia nak buat ni tak boleh, nak buat tu. Saya ingat sebanyak sangat yang macam restrict him, because masa tu memang tak tahu apa-apa tentang childhood education whatsoever, development, memang tak tahu. And then and then ada juga macam banyak marah-marah juga sebab we have that mindset yang macam kanak-kanak ni dia nakal, and then dia sengaja macam dia tahu benda tu, kita fikir dia tahu benda tu, and then dia sengaja nak buat lagi. Kita cakap no, berkali-kali dia buat yang kita cakap no tu. So macam I remember being tak aman masa tu, me myself. So macam banyaklah yang kita arah, yang kita marah apa semua tu kan. And then I remember him at that time, masa bawah 6 tahun lah ni saya cerita tentang bawah 6 tahun. It's very clingy, very dependent, dan banyak nangis. So at that time tak tahulah that dia punya banyak tantrum whatsoever tu adalah komunikasi yang his needs are not met. So masa tu memang tak tahu apa-apa. And then I got pregnant dengan yang my second. Masa tu mula dikenalkan dengan dunia homeschooling. So that idea of homeschooling tu very interesting. Macam kita ajar sendiri dekat rumah with all the method, all the activities. Kita macam in control with their education. And masa tu buat keputusan untuk berhenti kerja. And then jaga, and I pull out my anak sulung tu dari sekolah. At that time masa dia 2 tahun tu yang I was introduced to Montessori when I was searching for Montessori. I was searching for play school for him. Umur 2 tahun tu nak cari play school, and then masa tu lah kenal dengan Montessori. So there was 3 school available at Shah Alam at that time. And I remember that one school was Puan Aisyah punya sekolah. And then masa tu pergi that rumah dekat Seksyen 9, tapi it was dah tak ada dekat situ. So I enroll him to one of the school, and alhamdulillah the school is trying to bagi tahulah tentang prinsip, tentang pentingnya independent and everything. And at that time I was working, so masa tu macam okay lah, buatlah sikit sebanyak, tapi tak tahu sangat. And then bila dah dapat my second tu, berhenti kerja, and then masa tu lah betul-betul cuba faham tentang Montessori. And then bila I keep on, masa tu tak ada lagi Instagram whatsoever. Masa tu banyak baca blog, information situ sikit. So bila kita cuba nak aplikasikan, ada benda yang tak kena, ada benda yang kena. And then lepas tu carilah ramai yang recommend baca buku yang ditulis oleh Dr. Montessori sendiri. So I search which book, banyak kan buku. So macam pernah the first book I bought the Montessori Method, tapi yang tu sangat very technical, very education. So macam tak habis baca. And then the second book that I bought was The Secret of Childhood. Buku tu yang banyak memberikan kesan terhadap saya. So each and every writing of that Montessori yang dia cakap tu, rasa macam tertampar pun ada. Setiap kali rasa macam panas je muka bila baca, sebab semua yang dia cakap yang tak boleh, yang dia cakap bukan macam ni tu, semua yang saya pernah buat. So kat situ lah baru tahu, oh sebenarnya cara yang saya buat selama ni salah. Cara yang saya buat sebelum ni tak betul. Sebab tu it result dengan rasa tak aman. Macam tu lah. And then slowly as I read chapter by chapter, slowly saya cuba faham, and then cuba aplikasikan dengan my second and dengan anak pertama tu. And then bila kita tahu sebenarnya apa yang mereka sedang lalui, the development yang mereka sedang berada tu, baru slowly I become calm. Rasa macam tenang, dah tak macam berapi je macam dulu kan, tak rasa macam rasa macam lebih tenang, sebab kita tahu sebenarnya dia perlukan apa, dia perlukan buat sesuatu tu untuk memenuhi dia punya keperluan. Contoh macam kalau macam dia nak panjat, kita tak bagi dia panjat tangga, tak boleh, nanti jatuh. So kita keep on halang dia buat satu benda tu, tapi sebenarnya benda tu perlu untuk dia punya development. So bila kita halang, itu yang jadi macam banyak tantrum and everything. So bila kita faham bahawasanya actually it needs, dia perlu lalui that process, dia perlu buat dengan dia perlu buat sendiri, barulah kita macam lebih tenang. Okay, it's okay. So kita macam lebih duduk di tepi and then kita just guide. If anything happen, barulah kita macam ni. Tapi otherwise, we just let him. So makin lama I become tenang. And then I remember masa buat playgroup, one of the mother bagi tahu Kak Ni, nampak apa tu Kak Ni sangat penyabar I'm not sure myself, tapi macam lebih kepada macam kita more like we wait because we know exactly what the development of the children. Okay, and then itulah dengan my firstborn tu, the fasa yang tak tahu apa-apa, and then I slowly move to try and error phase, baca sedikit prinsip, and then I try to apply it to my both of my children. And then ilmu tu lah yang sangat penting. So if anyone yang berminat dengan Montessori, I really recommend cuba baca, beli buku yang ditulis oleh Dr. Montessori sendiri ataupun pinjam, ada dekat library. Sebelum ni saya pinjam dekat library. Cuba baca. I know some of the books yang susah nak faham, tapi I really recommend, ini buku yang saya bagi tahu tadi itulah, The Secret of Childhood. I don't have it with me right now. So ada dekat Teratak at my school. Tapi kalau boleh cuba cari baca buku dan baca lah. InsyaAllah yang tu macam senang nak faham sikit. And then otherwise you can try and find Maria Montessori Speaks to Parent. Yang tu pun senang nak digest. Dia very nipis je buku dia. Also What You Should Know About Your Child. So I really recommend those 3 books. Okay, and then I got my third dengan anak ketiga, lain pula dia punya experience. Anak ketiga ni dia reaping that benefit of mixed age. Sebab dia dah ada abang kakak. So macam dia memang betul-betul abang kata banyak absorb, banyak follow dia punya abang kakak lah. So at that time also I am more relaxed. Masa tu dah banyak relax, dah tahu banyak, and then and I have time to care for myself more. And then bila masa tu pun anak-anak pun dapat rasa macam orang macam bila kita as a mother kita care for ourselves more kan, macam tak serabut-serabai macam sebelum ni. Dia orang pun rasa macam lebih tenang juga. So the aura inside the house tu macam slowly becoming, you know, positive, I would say. And I have more time to do things that I like. So macam itulah. And then masa tu juga start busy dengan anak ketiga. Sebab masa tu we went to Auckland sebab sangat suka dengan Montessori ni. I was searching for more classes that talk about that philosophies. Tapi unfortunately dekat Malaysia tak banyak. I have to go through macam kena masuk diploma and everything. Tapi I don't have that time to spend 1 or 2 years to finish the diploma at that time. And then cari yang macam short tapi intense tapi yang banyak bercakap tentang prinsip. Lepas tu macam pergi Auckland lah, cari. That's why pilih and then okay lah ambil AMI. And then bawa lah satu family pergi Auckland for 3 weeks. It was intense. It was an intense course tapi sangat memuaskan. Lebih faham lah apa yang kita baca and everything. Also like all the puzzle tu macam fit together. And then bila balik dekat sini setahun kemudian I open playgroup dekat rumah. So because my house sebab saya pernah buat homeschooling, so dalam rumah tu macam ada one area yang apa orang kata untuk diorang punya learning area, and then setiap dalam bahagian rumah pun I transform. So tak adalah macam sebelum ni with my first son tu yang macam hanya ada satu corner yang letak mainan-mainan dia, tak. So slowly macam saya cakap tadi, slowly macam transform rumah jugalah, so they can do things for themselves. So dia ada dekat bilik sendiri, dia ada snack area sendiri. Semua itulah saya slowly, and then I can see the difference. In all my children. Tak macam yang sebelum ni. And then balik sini, and then I buka playgroup lah sebab sebab ramai yang nyatakan diorang punya minat. So okay lah, cuba macam extend the benefit to other family as well and to other children, walaupun seminggu sekali, tapi macam nak cuba jugalah okay ke tak. So alhamdulillah ada few families yang macam datang and with all the mothers and their children. So selama setahun seminggu sekali diorang datang, alhamdulillah I can see the difference daripada yang first diorang enroll sampailah the last term sampai akhir tahun tu. I can see the children are more confident. So walaupun masuk that environment tak sama macam dekat rumah, tapi once they masuk that environment they know what to do. So macam boleh nampak gradually dia orang berubah. So at that time macam okay lah nak ambil I want to do more. So masa buka playgroup tu juga I become a teacher at R6. I teach science subject. So dengan Akil tu dengan anak ketiga tu like I said banyak busy. And then at that time I realised macam kita tak perlu macam duduk sepanjang masa like 24/7. I was with them 24/7. Tapi dengan anak ketiga I realised that I was not trying to be a perfect mom. I mean, takkan perfect pun. Kita macam sentiasa belajar because every children is unique. Even I have 4 children, 4 ni lain. So dengan my third ni macam I involve him in more in daily life. So macam bila saya travel dari sekolah ke pergi mana-mana atau join the playgroup and everything, I tell him about everything. So apa plan hari ni apa semua. So dia sangat-sangat appreciate and dia sangat suka involve sama. So it was not actually about all the materials, tapi dengan anak ketiga ni yang lebih kepada rutin ni, lebih kepada kehidupan seharian. Itu yang saya sedar lah, maknanya because we want them, sebab anak-anak ni dalam bawah 6 tahun ni they are into adaptation kan. So they create themselves waktu ni. So and then so we want them to be like human of course. So walaupun macam dalam fasa ni saya sangat busy dan saya ambil diploma pergi Melbourne, tak banyak nak fokus dekat dia berbanding dengan yang lain-lain, tapi maknanya dia sebab dia involved directly in my life, itu yang dia macam banyak belajar. Walaupun walaupun macam kita rasa kita fail, it's okay for them to see kita sedih ataupun kita tengah kita gagal, tapi maknanya it's also important for them to see kita rise from it. Maknanya walaupun kita gagal, walaupun kita macam sedih and everything, diorang perlu juga tengok macam mana nak ni, sebab they will experience it nanti. So it's important, jangan fikir macam kita nak terlalu perfect. Dia hanya perlu tengok kita sempurna, ibu yang sempurna tak. Okay, so that's important. Itu yang saya belajar dengan anak ketiga saya. So dengan semualah, dengan anak ketiga anak tu lah susah senang memang bersama pergi Melbourne pun bawa satu family, pergi Auckland, and of course my husband banyak support. Okay, so last dengan yang last ni baru 5 bulan ni alhamdulillah I try to become more prepared lah dari even before conception lagi. So walaupun banyak gap dekat situ, so I try to renew my knowledge and also trying to find support circle and everything. That's why saya ada buat discussion group, then all the mothers discuss and untuk bayi and everything. So itulah sedikit sebanyak perjalanan me as a mother of 4 mother.
Okay, thank you very much, Nick, for the lovely story that you shared with us. Alhamdulillah. I think insyaAllah a lot of mothers, banyak ibu nanti, even fathers or grandmothers, and they go through all the memories they had in the past and all that, and how their journey, insyaAllah, it will be very it will bring back good memories, and we will hopefully, as you say lah, the cycle will continue. Although
Mm-mm.
yang beginning cycle too, I was laughing
Yeah.
when I was listening to you. What do you do,
Yes.
right? I mean, you were not a mother at the time when you were younger, looking after your nephews and nieces. You're just practical about it, kan? Make
Yeah.
sure that they are okay. And yeah, that's what they need lah. They just need to sleep. They need to be clean. Apa nappies change and need to be fed, right? All those
Yeah.
three things more important: food, cleanliness, and enough sleep, kan? Apart from
Mm-mm.
that, from my journey that I went through, similar to yours. Apart from that, they don't have really any other needs except for the needs of semua lah. Everybody they want TLC, kan? If they want help and all that. So that all is decisions that we all have to make ourselves as a mother, and not so much so. People think that it's so difficult in the beginning. Let's just work very hard in the beginning. Tapi actually no, it carries on, and sorry to say, it gets more and more challenging.
Yes, yes. Itu yang beza daripada yang first dengan yang sekarang. So because I dapat tahu lebih, so baby actually need more than that. They actually need that spiritual, stimulation tu kan yang kita tak tahu yang. It's quite interesting when I observe my baby. So macam in terms of language absorption tu, macam bila dia tengok, dia betul-betul tengok, and I can see baby is actually really curious about everything. So macam bila kita tahu that developmental is tengah lalui, so kita macam boleh nampak dengan lebih jelas actually. So yeah.
And then as you said, semua baby berlainan, all babies are different, kan? Baru-baru ni I just di raya kan, and I met my niece for the first time sebab pandemic kan, and she's like only about 8 months or something. And of course, curious, new voices and everything. MashaAllah, I think if her head can rotate one round, she will do, because everybody is talking and she wants to look everywhere, kan? And then after we realized that, I did sort of advise my cousins semua, cakap, okay, let her rest lah. Nanti lepas ni she will be overwhelmed, tired with the muscles and then all the emotions, and we forget to think about them. And the only way, I think, for me, like similar to what you talked about just now, the only way to think about them is to be them. What would put yourself in their position. What would you see? What would you hear as a baby? And the loud noise, sudden movement, all that. How would you feel? Anak-anak kita complain, gosok gigi, pedas lah mama, pedas, and you say tak ada lah. Actually, we don't feel it unless we are them, right?
Yes.
And the story that you said tadi tu, bila baru give birth and then you said, sekarang macam mana?
Yeah, betul.
I resonate so much with that. But I forgot to ask you just now, what was your background before you became Montessorian? Were you working with the
yes, bekerja as an IT.
IT,
IT department, yes.
So itu very used to like cryptic language, and you translate it to the layman, and you build programs and all that. Kan you resolve. So
like more like web designing macam tu lah.
Web designing, yes. But still, there's the need for the design, and you have to do it through this cryptic language, right? So you resolve things, right? So I mean, me myself, same as well as my legal background. When I was about to give birth, I think, alamak, macam ni, what we going to do? There's a new life, right? So my legal training also prepared me for that. We read up a lot, just like you do, and all that. So when the baby comes, inshallah, so to speak, clinically we can apply something lah. Okay. Alhamdulillah, it's good to be prepared. The benefits of breastfeeding, not giving up easily, and all that. So, it was, I think, like how we all prepare to like buy a new house, go to a new community, or even buy a new phone or new car. We all do so much homework, right? So much homework. Nak tengok what is the best deal, kan?
Betul.
When it comes to baby, I mean, we don't know any better, kan? We do our best, but some who feel that no, it'll be okay. he will survive or whatever. Tapi I guess the message we are trying to give is that the more prepared we are for your own baby tu, the better kan. Macam kalau kita nak anak kita, you know, confident, berbahas macam tu, then we carry on with our work. Right, we can, they can feel us and hear us. If they want them to be scientific and all that emotions, you know, all that intellect, all that cognition will actually pass on to the baby when they're in the womb, kan? And then when the children grow up, you want them to be musical or you want them to eat vegetables, make sure you also do it, right?
True. Model.
Yes. So
yang penting model. Yeah.
That transformation, that transformation that you went through, inshallah, it was so heartening to hear all you talk about yang in the beginning too. You felt like, you felt so salah, you know, like when you read the book, oh my goodness, you know. And I must admit, giving one of the speeches similar to this and to a group of mothers, I felt guilty because one of the mothers cried, you know, as she listened, and I had to tell her, no, it's not a competition. You know, we start from today, we try our best. We didn't know. I didn't know my second daughter was allergic to lactose. Bagi milk all the time. I didn't know until, you know, 2-3 years. She's 3 years old. You know, she had eczema, so I thought it's related to other things, you know. So I didn't know. I can imagine how I feel, and you know, any mother in that position. We do the best that we can, inshallah, and we learn from it and we share our learning from that. Alhamdulillah, Nick, your story just now, you know, transformation from one child to another child, really very, very vivid. And I'm so excited.
Although not so much, tapi yalah.
Yeah. You know, can you imagine before I was, you know, before marriage, even after, not sure, belum ada children, not yet children, but you know, I used to like, you know, really look at parents in a, you know, angry way. I say, why can't you control your children? Yang lari-lari to shouting, all that. I used to say, you know, why are you letting all these children be like that? You know, so but now when you see the children like that, it's like music to your ears. You're just grateful that they are able-bodied, that they are developing, kan? Ada playground tu memanglah children play, takkan no playground, right? So I hope our message reaches out to everybody of all ages, of all levels, and say that, you know, our children are, you know, such beauty, and you know, just like how we cannot make a kitten, newly born kitten, keep quiet, right? We cannot make a fish climb a tree, as that analogy is often used. We can't make our children not play and keep quiet and all that, you know. So
and the children also hold so much potential.
Macam almost like a slow motion firecracker, kan? Slow motion. We want to help them to master that control so that they can be that great potential that they are, you know, and all of them are and have that. And I get very excited, and I hope more and more people will feel about that, about children, get interested in helping their development, and so on and so forth. And yes, and so any parting words, Nick? Any more advice? Any more messages? Please do have a few more words before we say goodbye for this morning.
Okay, to all the mothers out there, yang baru ataupun yang keep on cari ilmu, just like how I did lah. Maknanya cari ilmu. If you want to know about Montessori, cuba macam saya cakap tadi, cuba make effort baca Montessori's writings, and also walaupun bukan Montessori pun, try and find apa-apa yang berkenaan dengan child development, so that you know what they actually going through. Kita faham, macam tadi Puan Aisyah cakap, kita letak diri kita dekat mereka. Ini sama je, sebab jangan kita fikir anak-anak tu we own. Jangan kita fikir macam kita own, yang kita kena betulkan. Sebab dia orang macam-macam ni, kita kena betulkan. Itu yang jadi macam mindset yang kita asyik macam nak try to mold him the way that we want. Tapi sebenarnya tak. They have their own potential, yang kita ni hanya sebagai guide untuk diorang reach that potential. They have to do it themselves. They have to go through that development themselves, bukan kita. And so sangat penting ilmu, baca buku, and then listen to talks, listen to Puan Aisyah and other talks out there, banyak the courses out there, so sangat banyak. And then secondly, get support of your partner, sangat penting. You have to be on that same page. Macam saya dulu dengan my husband pun, hari-hari kalau dalam kereta tu saya cuba cerita. As I read one page, I cerita dekat dia. As I read one page, I cerita dekat dia. So it's very, very important, especially husband. Sebab the mindset husband ni dia akan fikir I keluar fine. So macam it takes time. So it's very important to get your partner support. And lastly, try to find like-minded circle. Alhamdulillah sekarang ni ada macam-macam, ada Instagram, ada Telegram group and everything. So kita sebagai mother, tambah lagi kalau kita full-time housewife, kita akan banyak rasa macam keseorangan. So very important you go out there and you reach and find. You can also reach me kalau macam masa siapa nak tanya soalan ke apa ke, you can easily reach me at Instagram ataupun Facebook by Zuh. So I can boleh masukkan dalam our support circle. So it's really important to have that like-minded. So we care of each other. Kita tanyakan khabar, and then itulah. So yep.
Okay, thank you. Alhamdulillah, what gems of knowledge. Yes, to seek knowledge all the time. Your new role as a parent, or even as an aunt, a an uncle, any grandparent, anyone who wants to work with children, who are interested in children and their development. Seeking knowledge is so important. And your point about getting support from your partner, that is so important, as you mentioned. You know, because you are in a context of a family. Memanglah there must be we call it now sharenting, right? Not parenting, sharenting, making sure that both partners are on board fully, equally and jointly and lovingly and all that. So I hope, inshallah, we will see your partner too soon. Introduced.
He's listening. Sorry.
And I hear that he's, done quite a few qualifications himself. Sorry, we will chase after him soon, inshallah. Okay, Father's Day coming up soon. And the third point you mentioned about surrounding yourself in an environment that's supportive, like-minded, and all that to join. And thank you for your invitation for us to anybody to be in touch with you. Alhamdulillah, with today's day and technology, it's wonderful how this context of connection is growing more and more easily. Right? We could have just been strangers, and I invite you, would you like to talk about your parenting journey? More often than not, everyone will be happy to share. So I hope I hope that we will continue in this context of the whole Montessori community, always welcoming more and more people who would like to know all about it. And as we know, Montessori is not looking for glamour for all this time. She always says, never look at me, look into the direction where my finger is pointing. And she's saying, looking at the children, any child, anywhere of the world, in any circumstance, and our heart should be open to everyone, and every one of them, inshallah. Okay, alhamdulillah. Thank you so much, Nick, for this wonderful chat this morning. I hope we have the pleasure to alhamdulillah, thank you for this opportunity. I hope we have the pleasure of repeating this and continue to work with each other. Everybody out there else listening, please, of course, the usual, like, share and subscribe. I'm learning with this YouTube channel. And we also have our usual Facebook, Instagram, and our website, inshallah, which is going to be launched again very soon. We've been around for about 13 years, and we want to update and be in touch with everyone and all. Okay, take care. I have a lovely Mother's Day for the rest of the day and every day, of course, and enjoy your Montessori journey. Continue to share with us, and we look forward to more and more input from everybody out there who's interested with the development of the child, onward all the way to human development throughout till the end of life. Actually, we hopefully will have more talks that involve older children, bringing out older children, even talks with young people, young adults, talk with corporate people, talk with grandparents and the public in general. Inshallah, we'll have all that, and we welcome lots of ideas and initiatives also from all of you, as long as you'd like to be with all of us. Take care. I'm Aisha from Montessori Association Malaysia. Alhamdulillah, thank you for this session and happy Mother's Day and have a good day with the family today. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Bye-bye.